Tonight, this is a English football special. Here are your football headlines tonight.
Bristol City have won a heartwarming 2-0 against Middlesborough.
Pompey's Portsmouth FC's wait for a first league win of the season is finally over.
And Leicester loses 3-1 to Nottingham Forest.
Bristol City have won their first away game of the season, beating Middlesbrough on an emotional afternoon in the Championship.
A minute's applause was held before kick-off in tribute to the family of City manager Liam Manning, following the death of his young son, Theo John.
Michael Carrick's Borough side started the brighter of the two, but the Robins took the lead against the run-off play when Anis Mehmeti fired home in the 27th minute.
Yu Hirakawa then curled home his first goal for Bristol City, doubling their lead in first half stoppage time.
The game started as expected, with Borough dominating proceedings, but cracks began to appear early on as they failed to capitalise on numerous chances. The win sends Bristol City up to 10th in the table and level on points with Middlesbrough.
Pompey's Portsmouth FC's wait for a first league win of the season is finally over after a 2-1 win against Queen's Park Rangers.
The returning Callum Lang sealed the Blues' maiden 3 points following their 12-year return to the Championship.
John Mousinho's side had to come from behind to put their longest start to a campaign without a win since the war to bed.
Keita Dembele opens the scoring after capitalising on Nicholas Schmidt's error 9 minutes into the contest before Freddie Potts responded soon after.
Lang hit the Blues winner on the 58th minute after calmly converting from the spot in what was the breathless end-to-end encounter at Loftus Road.
Pompey was far from danger as QPR looked to respond. The closest the hosts came to an equaliser, however, saw Koki Sato's header brilliantly stopped by Schmid in goal.
The win for Mousinho's men keeps them 23rd in the table, but are level on points with 21st placed Coventry.
Chris Wood's derby double sent Nottingham Forest up to 5th in the Premier League after a dominant win against Leicester.
The striker seized on 2 second-half mistakes to punish his former club and take his league goal tally to 7 this season. Ryan Yates had given Forest a 16th minute lead, only for Jamie Vardy to level soon after.
But the visitors recovered, and Wood's clinical finishing ensured they have now lost just one of their opening 9 games.
Fox's boss, Steve Cooper, suffered defeat against his old club, the first time he had faced them since being sacked last December, and watched on frustrated as Leicester were the architects of their own downfall, punished for every error they made.
Leicester were looking for a 3rd straight Premier League win for the first time since January of 2021, yet they never looked like they would give Cooper the perfect reunion with his former club.
3 errors, twice losing possession, and an awful mistake from Faze, which all gave Nottingham Forest the platform for success.
It's not that the visitors did not deserve it. They were the better team, especially in the second half, as Leicester came crashing back to earth after victories against Bournemouth and Southampton.
It was also a stark reminder of the job Cooper has to ensure the Foxes become a consistent Premier League side again.
They are in 14th place and have a chance to move away from their expected relegation rivals when they visit Ipswich next Saturday. But following this East Midlands derby disappointment, they cannot afford to give teams goals as they did here.
That's all today. Thanks for watching. Have a nice rest of your evening. Please subscribe and see you next week.